Benfica get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start? Or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero. Described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as being brave, very aggressive.
He's had a shot! Oh, they really should have been made to pay. Modern football for you.
You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Some good persistent defending here. Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Applies the finish!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yeah, gives no quarter whatsoever.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
It's not gone well. And that's a goal kick. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hazard. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Cafu. Yamal! And a terrific save to make it.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. And it's Mendes. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Nuno Mendes most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
This is a promising build-up.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Yamal going after that. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, greatly! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Romero picks it up from the goal kick. He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Romero is there, and he can pick it up. HAALAND. Great vision. HAALAND showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's HAALAND.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Benfica are looking to break at pace. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
This is Hazard. Ah, such a clever touch. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. No, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Yeah. Has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cafu. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He won't be happy with that one. No way through. Yeah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's come off the upright. That's going to go a long way. Yamal. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. Real chance!
For such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Benfica have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Views on the first half.
And the way they've looked in transitions, Peter, they've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Benfica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the group. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Yamal. Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's certainly onside here. And he was alert to it. Yeah, nicely aimed pass. He's picked his way through. HAALAND. Oh, well played. And he can thump it away. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. And this is Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Turan can get it clear. Corner given. Benfica have their second corner now. It's rising! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ledjed proves just a little bit too strong. Benfica are ahead here by what is still the only goal. That's a cute ball. He's just misjudged that one. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the through ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
HAALAND. What's Dembele? Dembele. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. And here's the chance to counter. He's had it nicked away. Your impression so far, Jay?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in with, so let's see.
Well, they've got it again. Threads one in. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Jordi Alba. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Rodri. He's on it, can he get away? Not yet, can see things, others simply cannot. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. 75 minutes played. Desai gets across to intercept that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He had a chance! There's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 15.
Benfica
Jordi
choosing
Alba.
to make the first change.
Número 11.
Benfica
Número 5.
are sitting pretty.
Luís
2-0
Soares.
up.
Número
Well, that's
4.
and the shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
So what can they conjure from this one? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good looking ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Solid goal! And that could have brought them level.
Mbappe is clearly bitter about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Quality ball. Dembele. Rodri. Cruyff. And it's been played through. And this is Cruyff. Forced to go back. And here's HAALAND. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it is absolute perfection.
2 goals in the day, and he may not have tried. Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So now the difference is 3. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Nedved. Nedved pouring through the gears. Yeah. Oh, some astute defending there. Nice looking ball. He's cut it out. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Haaland, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
Bem-vindos
horns.
a este jogo
This
que
is
opõe
football at its finest.
Benfica contra a Espanha.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundation.
Tries one from range! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's Ronaldinho. Yeah. Here's Rodri. Good ball, good take. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Ball swung. Oh, good effort!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's HAALAND. Benfica already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Cruyff. Yeah, here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Yeah. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Yamal finding himself in space. And that is expertly dealt with. Yeah. Hazard. And here's the chance to counter. Rodri. Yeah. Ronaldinho has created one goal already. Cruyff. Cucurella stood his ground strongly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a chance for Spain to break. The pass is intercepted. Desai. And it's Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's had a shot! He'll be quick to recover this. Cucurella. Here's Rodri. HAALAND. It's come to nothing. Ronaldinho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now this could be a chance. And it's Rodri. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's tidy. Ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's always scanning the pitch for targets. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Space for him to turn and look. It's a terrific effort! And that's a tiny finish! A 2-0 lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in a one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially disruptive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, with control already established.
Benfica looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. So somewhat off target. HAALAND touches it back. Cucurella. Against the crossbar. Benfica are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yamal, outsmarting him this time. Rodri. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Benfica with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rodri. He's looking wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. William running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played into space. They've got it again. And it's gone loose. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Yeah. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 7.
So changes a foot here.
Abandona o relevado e vai entrar com o número 5. Luís Soares. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Still have the cards to affect this game. Desai is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. HAALAND.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's decided to go for it. Hazard. Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Lovely feet. And it's Vieira. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Very nicely done. Cucurella. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Cucurella takes it. Oh, good! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Kick that one out. It was
No
a
pro Benfica, aos 79 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 18.
Not picking them up. I think the best way to be used.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Company spots it and intercepts. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cucurella. Here's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed. Cucurella. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Plays it through. And this is Hazard. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Spain have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Cross goes in there. Desai can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's cut it out. Ronaldinho. Yamal. He's got away. Yamal running with the ball. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Shot could be on. Shot, surely! And the keeper threw out a lid.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Quality ball. And that's surely a foul, free kick. It's a quick one. And it's Cucurella. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Número 7.
And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Caros
The game yet to
espectadores,
kick off.
bem-vindos a
The
este jogo que
excitement's
opõe
already palpable.
Benfica contra a China.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
And the shots!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal is having a shot! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. And Bronkhorst. Spots it and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Not fit the early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Ronaldinho. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Yeah. Ronaldinho. Now it's HAALAND. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Desai with the slide tackle there. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafael Varane. Van Bronckhorst. Yeah. Rummenigge. Eto'o. Now this could be a... Run loose here. And a goal kick. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Yeah. It's Ronaldinho. Rodri. Made out to the left flank. Threads one in. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. And Bronkhorst has it out wide and in space. Quick look, then play. And a header! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. What a header! Flashed in with the
Marcou o Benfica. Aos 30 minutos de jogo. O Canitão.
Keeping sight of
Número
the ball.
18.
Classic move and very targeted.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Caros espectadores, para evitarem perder de vista as vossas crianças, por favor, mantenham o contacto visual.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
Chers
expectant buzz in the
spectateurs,
stadium.
nous vous souhaitons la
Players on the
bienvenue pour
pitch
ce
are
match.
raring to go.
Paris
Any minute
Saint-Germain,
now.
Benfica.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Tries from distance. Shot across the bow.
Benfica certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Has been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
So, lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good play on the left-hand side here. Running strong with purpose. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Benfica applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Kupchu. And it's Azar. Now it's Raul. First quarter now done. That's Yamal. Here's Haaland. It's Ronaldinho! He's heaved it away. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Somewhat errant, and there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldinho. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that's a fine interception. O'Reilly. Now Ronaldinho. Yeah. Gantelkost. He's shifting through the gears here. Bullish header!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
O'Reilly does really well there. He is strong. Forwards and with intent. Neatly clipped into space. Company deals with that comfortably. He has found a way through. That's a cute ball. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Distributor in chief, always looking for movers. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Kupchu. A chance! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to play him offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Paris Saint-Germain have Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Score approach does pay off here. Interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Berbatov. That was good alertness. Yeah. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Nice control.
That's good play from him.
Chance for a shot! He wants to get in on the act here.
Benfica really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Benfica have their second corner now. Ronaldinho goes short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Here's HAALAND. Bring it back. Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
It's Vieira. Well, they could break here. Berbatov running with intent. Yamal, well played. Here comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. He's only 2. That is all they have time for. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Que le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela fera toujours un magnifique souvenir.
Higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Important interception. Let's look, plays it forward. Luis Suarez, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has a look to the possibilities, and in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. It's loose. Who's going to get there? No way through. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, Guilt goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Bronckhorst looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Through pass. Oh, well played, well played. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's another chance.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. Van Bronckhorst is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yes, ended up in no man's land. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Benfica do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it into space. Now it's HAALAND. Oh, just skips past his man. Look at the space here. Ball swung in. Real chance! Goal! Benfica! Such thrill, such noise, and how
but
this
pour l'équipe du Benfica. Après 71 minutes de jeu, le numéro 20. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 4. À sa place, le numéro 22, Messi.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's been intercepted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, third corner of the game. Xabi Alonso is it short.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's found a way through. Van Bronckhorst. Lovely bit of skill. And here's HAALAND. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Raul. Lobbed in behind. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Looking for a runner. Good ball, good take. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
adored by many, even deified by some. This is Cruyff. The final 5 minutes. Benfica, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's a little off target. Now it's HAALAND. Kukcu, looking understandably energised after his goal. HAALAND gets over and intercepts. Cafu, distributed tidily. Where it came from.
I thought it was
Il
going
y
to
aura
happen
2
there.
minutes de temps
How many
additionnel.
more chances can they realistically expect now?
Somewhat off target. Now it's HAALAND. And that will be it. Benfica have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really
Votre attention,
fine
s'il vous
win,
plaît.
Jim Beglin.
Les
Well, what
propriétaires
we've
des
seen
voitures
is a
au
team that
stationnement sur la
refuses to
bretelle
accept
d'accès au
the game
stade
might have just
sont
got away
priés
from
de les
them. They
déplacer
stayed true to their
immédiatement.
style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Contra Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Benfica need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Engages and forces him off the ball. They'll have Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Aimed at the far side. And a goal kick. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, what a ball! Now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Split it left. Jordi Alba delivers. Shevchenko. Benny. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Shevchenko. Kamada showing good feet. And here's Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Nice control. Now it's Messi. Ball in towards the middle. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Benfica have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Rodri, and it's Kamada. Now it's HAALAND. Here's Rodri. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Chance! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence, though, able to hold on this time.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Space for him to turn and look. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Rodri. Rodri does really well to win the ball there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Mbappe. Kamada. That's good play. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Benfica go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Ambitious ball here. Messi receives it in a good position here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Messi. So much time and space. Then chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And that's it. And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so does... Here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this
Chers
one, and they're
spectateurs,
going
nous
up.
vous souhaitons la bienvenue pour ce
Do not
match.
come much simpler or sweeter than that.
Benfica.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Benfica with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's HAALAND. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Chance, surely! Goal! Benfica! There is is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Benfica have their open up. It is a goal of real significance.
They still...
Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And now he has two. Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Benfica are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Looking for a runner. It's beautifully weighted. He's cleared it out of harm's way. A delightful ball. Marcelo makes the interception. Yeah, he is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can they get him away? Turan carries the ball down the right. Yeah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rich Schneider. Bale. Gerrard. He's got away. It's left. Just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, red. Nice interception. Jordi Alba. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Rodri. Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that's a wonderful alertness. Jordi Alba. Almost half an hour in now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice touch. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Varane. And Jamal. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. HAALAND. Ronaldinho. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think they're looking pretty good. And here's HAALAND. Real chance! Benfica are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho powering forward here. That's been swung wide. That's the team's great visionary. And here's Vieira. Shapes to shots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho with the short one. And a chance! So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Jordi Alba.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's HAALAND. Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's done it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality.
But pour l'équipe du Benfica. Le numéro 9.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great
Mesdames et
position,
messieurs,
Peter, so
je
why
voudrais vous
stop
rappeler
now?
de ne
I
fumer
would
que dans
say
les zones
keep
indiquées
going,
sur le
keep
plan
at it.
principal.
They've done everything right
Je
so
vous
far,
remercie.
so they want to keep things that way.
Benfica producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So right back into the action. Yan. It's Ronaldinho. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
HAALAND. And he's managed to get free. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
That's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Merci de votre compréhension.